My beloved child, you have found yourself here, reading these words with a heart that has long been searching for something you could not quite name. Let me tell you at once that this is not coincidence. It is not random, and it is not chance. For I have placed you here to hear what your soul was always meant to hear, because within you there has always been a hunger that no earthly thing could satisfy, a longing that no person could completely fill, and a whisper that called out for more, for something beyond the noise, beyond the disappointments, beyond the confusion of life. And now I am answering that whisper. Now I am meeting you where you are. Now I am saying to you in this very moment, your soul was meant to hear this. You have carried burdens that felt too heavy, and you wondered if anyone noticed. You smiled when you were breaking, and you questioned if anyone saw through the mask. You prayed quietly when no one was around, and you doubted whether your prayers ever reached beyond the ceiling of your room. But I was there in all, and I tell you now that not a single tear has ever been wasted. Not a single word you whispered into the darkness has gone unheard. Not a single moment of your suffering has been overlooked, because my eyes have always been on you, and my love has always been wrapped around you, even in the moments when you thought I was silent, even in the nights when you assumed I'd turn away. I was nearer to you than your very breath, and I have been waiting for this moment to tell you what your soul was created to hear. Listen carefully, because I am not speaking to the surface version of you, the one who knows how to get through the day, the one who plays roles and wears masks and does what needs to be done so that life appears steady from the outside. No, I am speaking to the real you, the one hidden beneath the pain, the one who wakes in the quiet of the night and wonders if life will ever feel whole again, the one who questions if they were made for more than just surviving. And I say to you now, yes, you were, for I designed you not to merely get by, not to stumble through life as though every day is a repetition of the last, but to rise, to shine, to live with a light that reflects my glory, and to walk in a purpose that was written for you before time began. I know the ache in your soul, the restlessness that tells you something is missing, the silent voice that whispers there must be more than this. And I am here to tell you that you are not broken for feeling that longing. You are not weak for desiring more. You are not unworthy for sensing the emptiness of worldly promises, because that hunger inside of you is not an accident. It is evidence of me. It is the compass I place within you that points you back to me. It is the eternal reminder that your heart was never created to be satisfied by temporary things, but only by eternal love. And that is why your soul was meant to hear this, because you are about to discover that nothing you lost, nothing that left, nothing that failed you can take away what I have prepared for you. My child, do you see that every disappointment you endured, every betrayal you suffered, every door that closed in your face, and every silence you mistook as abandonment was never meant to destroy you, but to guide you back to the truth of who I am and who you are in me? Because I am not a God who abandons. I am not a God who forgets. I am not a God who leaves his children wander without direction. I am the God who redeems, who restores, who takes what the world used against you and turns it into a testimony that not only lifts you, but lifts countless others who will one day hear your story and know that I am faithful. I want you to feel the weight of my words as they fall into your spirit right now, because what I am saying to you is not just comfort. It is not just encouragement. It is transformation. It is the unveiling of truth that your soul has been desperate to encounter. It is a call to awaken, to open your heart again, to release the fear that told you were too damaged to be healed, too late to begin again, too unworthy to be loved in the way you have always longed to be loved. And I tell you now, with eternal certainty, you are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not unworthy, because I chose you before the foundations of the world. I marked you with purpose before you took your first breath, and I have walked with you through every valley to bring you to this moment where your soul hears me again. You may ask, why now? Why this exact moment? Why these words meeting you here today? And I tell you, it is because the time is sacred. The season is shifting. The atmosphere around your life is being prepared for breakthrough, and you could not afford to miss this reminder, because what I'm unfolding next requires you to remember who you are and whose you are. It requires you to believe that you are loved beyond reason, chosen beyond measure, and destined for more than you have yet imagined. The world told you lies. Lies that you are not enough. Lies that you're defined by your mistakes. Lies that you've forgotten. But I tell you the truth now, and truth always breaks chains. You are my masterpiece. You are my beloved. You are written into eternity, and no voice of doubt, no wound of the past, No scar or betrayal can erase the value I placed on your life. So let these words sink into your soul. You are not walking alone. You are not unseen. You are not unheard. You are held. You are guided. You are treasured. And you are on the brink of stepping into a chapter where all the waiting, all the hurting, and all the struggle will reveal their hidden purpose. Because I never waste pain. I never waste tears. And I never waste time. I redeem, I restore, and I make all things new.